What is up, RC enthusiasts? Back here again today. I'm guessing you already know what this video is about. What do you guys think about those wheels? I think they look a little bit better than the regular MN model ones. But if you guys can notice, those are the MN model style tires on here, which have the smaller diameter up front and the bigger diameter up back. So let's go ahead and get into this and let's check these wheels out. They come in this package right here when you get them, so it's just going to be wrapped in like a plastic wrap packaging, and then this is going to be inside of it, which is all in plastic as well. The tires are going to come in their own little bag, and then the rims are going to come in their own bag, or wheels. As you can see right here, the screws are just inside the bag in there, and when you open this, you have your wheel wrapped in a separate plastic wrap just to protect it from scratches, I guess, and stuff, so that way these screws don't scratch it during shipping. So let's go ahead and unwrap that. And I'm pretty sure you know this is the same package that I took these wheels out of, so there's only going to be 2 more in here. So there you go, that's how the wheel looks. It's one piece, seems to be CNC'd aluminum. I can see some CNC style marks in there, if you can tell. And I thought this piece right here was detachable from the rest of it, so you could kind of change how far in and out the wheels go by replacing this piece, but it's actually all one piece. So the screws that go in here, these screws that you see right here, those screws are just pretty much there for looks. I mean, they're real screws and you have to screw them in there, but they're just there for looks. And they even give you one of these right here, a fine threaded screw, just in case you have metal, or a metal kit, that is, or metal upgrades. So yeah, that's the wheel right there. Let's check out the tires. Here are the tires it comes with. They're just like the MN model tires, as you can tell back there. Pretty big tires. They look really cool on the C34 right there though. At least my opinion, that they look pretty cool. So yeah, there you go. And the rubber compound, I'd say it's just like the new MN models that are coming out now. You know, like the MN99S, the MN99A, and obviously their kit tires are this soft. But they're probably just as similar, but maybe a little bit more grippy of a tire. So soft, just as soft as the original MN model kind of tires, because they look like those. But these feel like they just got a little bit more grip to them. We'll see when we're able to run it with this car right here. So yes, on this wheel right here, this just goes on one way. So you can tell you have a bigger diameter on this side and a smaller one on this side. So you just pass that through the bigger diameter side right there. And go ahead and get that into the bead. Same with the rear. Get that onto the bead. And that's it. The tire is on. Now if you notice, these aren't bead locks, so you're going to have to glue them on. Now what I noticed with these rim and tire combo is the front ones are on there pretty well, just the rear ones aren't. So what I would do is I would recommend just gluing the rear and leaving the front one alone, so that way if you do water runs and stuff like that, and water does seem to get in here, it doesn't matter if I glue it all the way around, water seems to get in these things all the time. It finds a way in there. But if you do get water in there, you could always de-bead the front and drain it all out. So that's one thing that's cool. You don't really have to do the front. My opinion. We'll see when I run this one. That's what I'm going to do with this one, is I'm going to glue the back but leave the front alone, and I'm going to see if I can fit the WPL wheel weights in there and let you guys know if they fit in there. They should. They look like they should. So the WPL weights don't directly fit on it, but as you can tell, it's really close. So what you could probably do is just not use those original clips that come with it and use some wire to hold them in place right there, just to evenly space them out and hold them in place, and that should work pretty fine. Maybe put a layer of electric tape around the rim so you protect the rim against the wheel weights. But as you can tell, let me take it off real quick. So you can tell the wheel weights and the holes right there, it's still some moisture. It's already rusting. As you can tell, it's all rusting all around there. So a little tip maybe, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip these in Plasti Dip. to keep them from rusting even more, I'm gonna obviously sand it down and clean it up and then do that, and I'll let you guys know how well that works. But I'm gonna start doing that from now on just because I want to protect these wheel weights and not have them rust in there and turn all corroded and stuff. So there you go, maybe a tip. I'll let you guys know if that works, and that might be a good tip to do right there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the screws on here for you guys to show you what it looks like with the screws on there, so we can get on with this. I can show you what it looks like on some other rigs as well before we end this video. So you're going to need a 1.5 Allen key to do this. And you just screw them on like so. I do recommend probably some Loctite on this because of the nature of metal on metal fittings. But if you tighten it enough, I think the paint that's on here would hold it on pretty good, because these are not really holding anything in place, so they should stay there pretty fine, but check on them every once in a while. So I'm going to go ahead and get the rest on there and show what it looks like afterwards. There you go, simple enough. The RBRC wheel and tire combo for your WPLs and MN models. This will fit anything that has the same wheel diameter. I believe these are 5mm. But yeah, these right here will do pretty good. Now for the 6x6s, due to the diameter even being a little bit bigger than the MN model tires, they definitely will not fit the 6x6s unless you stretch the dog bones to get the wheels further apart from each other or something. But in stock form, these will rub against each other and cost a lot of binding. Well, there you guys go. All of them fully assembled. Nice looking old school wheels to me. So let's check them out on some other rigs. Here it is on an MN99S, and here's the stock wheels and tires for comparison. Here it is on the MN45. Looks pretty good on that rig too. This MN45 is pretty stock, but that rear drive shaft over there, some plastic ones, you know, they never do good for me, but I do abuse them just a little bit more than normal, but not enough to damage all the metal parts. They work for me, so. Well, here it is on my C14 kit. This is my shelf clean right here. So as you can tell, the wheels are really big on this one, but they do still fit. And as you can tell in the center right there, I don't have these fine threaded screws that they included because that's to screw into their metal axles, to the upgraded axles and stuff. But if you're gonna screw into plastic, you should just use the original screws that it came with, because now it's screwed into the plastic hubs. And it still looks pretty cool that way. A size comparison right here between the stock C14 wheel and RBRC wheel and the stock C34 and C44 wheel. So these are a little bit closer in size, but this one is still definitely bigger. Here it is on my B24 kit. As you can tell right here with my flex mod and stuff, the tire is definitely going to rub up here for sure, because that's not even full flex still. It's a lot more to go, but that is going to rub up there. The only way I could see around it, if you really want to use bigger tires like this on this kind of rig, is you're going to have to get that upgraded leaf spring mod for the leaf springs to kind of jack up the truck a little bit. That might eliminate the rubbing issue right here. Oh yeah, don't forget to check out the video I'm going to make of this one once it's out. This one right here, if you can tell on my last sand run with this, I was able to split this. I'm not sure if you can tell, this one's a new piece. I just replaced it so I could play some more that day, but other than that, this truck is going to go into upgrade mode. So stay tuned for that. I'm not sure when that video will be coming out, but keep an eye out for that. And of course, here it is on my C44 KM. Fits that one pretty nicely too, right? Definitely like the way that looks, but if you guys remember, I'm going to keep this C44 KM right here in WPL form, I call it, which means all the parts I use on this rig right here are all going to be from WPL, so no aftermarket tires, none of that stuff. That's what I'm reserving for this one. This guy right here is going to be the one that gets most of the upgrades, because I have the WPL 2-speed in here with the metal gear upgrade in it. Now I'm going to have these metal wheels on there. I do have the WPL original winch up here. I might actually transfer that over to my other truck and put an RBRC winch on this one, or I might just keep that on there and put another WPL winch on the other one, because I do like the WPL winch a lot better. It definitely has a lot more power. It is slower, but a lot more power than the RBRC winch for sure. Both not bad in my opinion. I can deal with both of them. And for this one right here, some more mods are going to be done to this too, so expect more running videos of this and all my other WPL stuff on my channel. And as always guys, thanks for watching. I always appreciate it. And don't forget, go out there, have some fun, and run that RC.